is a different uncut.
Oh my God, come on! Somebody stop these guys!
Last night's SmackDown was not just another episode. It was an absolute whirlwind. From the opening bell to the closing moments, the WWE Universe was treated to chaos, shocking returns, and jaw-dropping twists that will be remembered for months. The energy in the arena was electric, fans on the edge of their seats, waiting for the unexpected. If you live for explosive WWE storylines, dramatic comebacks, and moments that redefine what's possible in sports entertainment, this was your kind of night. Every segment had implications, every confrontation set the stage for future rivalries, and every appearance left fans buzzing. Setting the stage, Raw's prelude. The chaos on SmackDown didn't come out of nowhere. Earlier in the week, on Raw, Roman Reigns made his thunderous return with a dominant performance alongside the Usos and Jacob Fatu. Together, they overwhelmed Bron Breakker and Bronson in a display that reminded everyone why the bloodline is still the cornerstone of WWE. That massacre wasn't just about victory. It was a statement. The message was clear. The bloodline remains a force to be reckoned with, and no one should underestimate their unity and power. But in WWE, dominance rarely lasts unchallenged, and the aftermath promised to be just as explosive. Rebuild or retaliation? What no one expected was how Breakker and Reed would respond. Instead of fading into the background, they returned with renewed intensity, showing the resilience and audacity that made them dangerous in the first place. On last night's SmackDown, they called out Roman Reigns and his bloodline family, signaling a clash that could redefine the balance of power. It was a bold move, one that immediately escalated tensions and set up an unpredictable trajectory for upcoming weeks. WWE thrives on these rivalries, heroes against villains, loyalty versus rebellion, and this confrontation promised fireworks. Brock Lesnar's return, the Beast. Awakens, the night's shock value escalated further with the return of Brock Lesnar. The Beast incarnate stormed the ring, eyes locked on John Cena, reminding fans of their unfinished saga. Every appearance of Lesnar is a reminder of his dominance and unpredictability, and last night was no exception. After addressing Cena, his gaze shifted toward Cody Rhodes, delivering a warning that promised future conflict. "Once I'm done with Cena, you're next," seemed to echo not just in the arena, but across the WWE Universe. Lesnar's aura of threat and power set the tone for the rest of the night, establishing that no one, regardless of alliances or strategy, is untouchable. AJ Lee returns. Personal stakes soar. The drama intensified when CM Punk's wife, AJ Lee, made a stunning return. After a heated exchange between Punk and Becky Lynch, AJ Lee emerged from the crowd, attacking Becky in a furious display of loyalty and fury. This wasn't a standard storyline development, it was personal. AJ's return added emotional weight and tension to the narrative, showing that conflicts in WWE often go beyond the ring. Fans witnessed not just athletic competition, but deeply personal stakes, reminding everyone that relationships, loyalty, and pride drive much of the action. The arena erupted as AJ launched herself at Lynch, igniting a segment that will be replayed countless times. Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. Strategy meets strength. In the midst of the chaos, Roman Reigns and the Bloodline had to navigate a rapidly shifting landscape. Their dominance on Raw had been clear, but now they faced multiple threats from different angles. Solo Sikoa, the Usos, and Jacob Fatu reinforced their strength as a unit, but the return of Lesnar, the rise of Breakker and Reed, and AJ Lee's intervention created a web of challenges. every mic moment contributed to their ongoing story of leadership, loyalty, and survival in a landscape full of unpredictable players. Breaker and Reed, a resurgence of power. Bronson, Reed, and Bron Breaker weren't content to be secondary players. Their reemergence on SmackDown showcased both physical might and psychological warfare. They called out Roman Reigns and his allies, challenging the authority and dominance of the bloodline. This resurgence highlighted their adaptability and cunning. They were no longer just brute force. They were calculating threats who understood the stakes. Their timing, paired with Lesnar and AJ Lee's appearances, made it clear that SmackDown's ecosystem had changed. The balance of power was shifting, and fans could feel it in every chant, every reaction, and every replayed moment. CM Punk and AJ Lee, emotional firepower. The storyline between CM Punk, Becky Lynch, and AJ Lee added an emotional dimension that intensified the evening. AJ's intervention wasn't just about loyalty, it was about sending a message. In the WWE Universe, moments like these remind fans that the drama isn't limited to athletic feats, but extends to personal vendettas and emotional payoffs. The combination of Punk's charisma and AJ Lee's intensity brought raw energy that reverberated throughout the arena. Their segments underscored the idea that wrestling is as much about storytelling and personal stakes as it is about athleticism. Strategic implications, the road ahead. With so many players back in the mix, the implications for upcoming WWE events are significant. The clash between the Bloodline, Breaker and Reed, Lesnar, and emerging factions like the Rollins-led group creates endless possibilities for tag matches, singles competition, and multi-layered storytelling. Each appearance last night set up future pay-per-views and SmackDown episodes with heightened tension. Fans are left questioning who will maintain dominance, which alliances will fracture, and what shocking twists will appear next. The roadmap for WWE storytelling has been irreversibly altered, promising weeks of high-stakes drama. Merchandise and fan culture. Bridging story and support. Amidst the action, WWE's marketing and fan culture also played a role. Last night's episode included references to merchandise like Roman OTC1 toys, t-shirts, and sneakers, connecting the dramatic narratives to tangible fan experiences. Fans were encouraged to express their allegiance, supporting the Bloodline or other factions through official gear. These moments serve as both fan engagement and revenue strategies, demonstrating how storytelling and commercial strategy intertwine in modern wrestling. The excitement on SmackDown naturally translated into heightened merchandise interest, showing the synergy between narrative and culture. Looking forward, predictions and possibilities. The return of Lesnar, AJ Lee, and the resurgence of Breaker and Reed sets up numerous possible outcomes. Fans can anticipate high-stakes matches, including multi-person tag events, pay-per-view main events, and, potentially, new rivalries. Roman Reigns and the Bloodline will have to adapt to these threats, balancing their physical dominance with strategic alliances. Meanwhile, emerging factions and returning stars create an unpredictable environment, ensuring that WWE remains dynamic and engaging. Analysts and fans alike will be debating scenarios, predicting outcomes. Conclusion: destruction is just the beginning. Last night wasn't simply chaos, it was the kind of storytelling that defines WWE. Returns, confrontations, and emotional twists all combined to create a narrative that will resonate for months. Roman Reigns and the Bloodline remain central, but new challengers like Lesnar, Breaker, Reed, and AJ Lee have reshaped the landscape. Every storyline point, every shocking moment, every twist contributes to a larger saga that fans can follow and discuss with fervor. In WWE, Destruction isn't the end. It's the prelude to something bigger, more dramatic, and infinitely more exciting. Last night proved that, once again, anything can happen.